AEW has officially taken over Philadelphia. It's Buster with my man Speedball, Mike Bailey. What's up, dude?
Let's go.
So welcome to Philly. I know you sort of know you're familiar, right?
I'm familiar.
Yeah, but are you really familiar? Are you in the trenches?
Absolutely not.
All right, well, we're not going to the trenches anyways, but we are going to have some fun today. I was thinking we could run around the city. Hey, and you know what? Let's learn a little bit of history. Let's start at where America started. Let's go to Independence Village and go see the Liberty Bell, you know?
Sounds great. Let's hit it.
My man, let's hit it. We're getting on the Schuylkill.
Yep, the Schuylkill.
You know about the Schuylkill?
I know about the Schuylkill.
Okay, but you ever see it written out?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
SCHUYKILL.
I have no idea.
Did I miss that?
I don't know.
I think I missed an L. I think there's an extra L in there that I missed.
We'll figure that out.
God damn.
Yeah.
If you want some background on like my relationship with Philadelphia,
Yeah.
right? So my wife, Veda Scott, who does a lot of professional wrestling commentary, is from the Lehigh Valley. So that's where I've been living for the last 3 years. She went to law school in Philly, lived in Philly for a very long time, and we've been here. She's got friends out here, but I've never visited Philly. Like, we've never taken a day to go around the town, and I've never been to Reading Terminal Market, but I've heard it hyped up for the last 10 years of my life.
Do you find this to be somewhat of a homecoming then? And is your wife with you? Like, how's that work?
So she's not with me right now, but she's definitely going to be coming to a lot of the shows. We got a lot of friends coming by to the shows, and I mean, I did a lot of independent shows before I joined AEW, and I've wrestled in Philly an awful lot, so I know that there's a lot of people that will be coming not only to support AEW but to support Speedball Mike Bailey specifically. I've done a lot of wrestling here. I've done a lot of great matches. I've wrestled in the 2300 arena before and have done some great stuff there. So I mean, my whole since coming to AEW, since my first match, it has felt like a victory lap. It took me a lot of time to get there, and took me a lot of matches, and every match that I've had with AEW has been like, hey, I'm finally here after such a long time of trying. So to be coming to Philadelphia, I've done a lot of shows in the 2300 arena, but nothing of this scale and of this magnitude.
Don Callis, slime ball, huh?
Huge slime ball.
Yeah.
The slimiest of balls.
So, you got cool hair.
Thank you.
Yep. Let's talk about wrestlers with good hair. Let's build the Mount Rushmore of wrestlers in wrestling history with the best hair.
Just hair.
Just hair. We're going off pure just hair.
Because I've been asked about the Mount Rushmore of mullets so many times.
Well, who's on that?
Well, so that's an easy one. Again, I've thought about this. So the inspiration for my mullet specifically is Eddie Guerrero.
Yep.
Who has one of the all-time great mullets. Not that it was like an over-the-top mullet. It was, even for the time,
low-key.
Kind of low-key. Kind of sensible. Still a regular haircut.
You know who had a similar situation going on?
Pray tell.
Diesel, when he was like...
Diesel.
Yeah.
Early Diesel had a great mullet.
Great mullet.
Crush.
Crush had a great
all-time mullet as well. So completely the opposite of Eddie Guerrero's, where Eddie Guerrero's looked like a good haircut regardless of being mullet.
Crush just had that like white trash.
Completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just looked absolutely insane.
Until he got the prison braids.
Right. Okay, out here, exploring Philly with Buster.
Let's go.
From
Q102 and iHeartRadio in Philadelphia.
There we go. I see. I knew half of that, but it's much easier to just get you to say it.
I got it. It's a script
myself.
For me.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Easy. You know this.
Exactly. But we're here because AEW is taking over Philly, and we're happy to be a part of it, man.
That's right. So we're going to meet up with the Philly captain.
He's crazy. You're going to hate his voice.
Man.
It's the worst voice ever.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I might love his voice. I don't know.
Right. It's one way or the other. Usually with him, you start out hating it, and then eventually it's endearing.
I'm like, oh, you're Mr. Bailey, Speedball, Mike.
Whatever.
How are you? Good to see you. I must bow to you. I am a student of Taekwondo myself.
Oh,
I
awesome.
know you were a master.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
I took Taekwondo when I was like 9. I was white belt, yellow stripe. I quit. I don't have the, you're much better at it than I am.
Well, congratulations on the yellow stripe.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
You ready to learn some American history?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Right here, guys, look at this. This is the foundation of George Washington's house when he was president of the United States. John Adams also lived here when he was president of the United States. John Adams had a son. His son was John Quincy Adams. He lived here when he was a kid. So that means 3 presidents lived in this house. So back in 2000, we were moving the Liberty Bell. If you see this new building, that's where we stored the Liberty Bell back in like the 80s and 90s. The Liberty Bell was kind of stored in a greenhouse. It was small. It wasn't really nice. So the guy who designed that pyramid at the Louvre, you're sophisticated. I know you know the Louvre.
I've been to the Louvre.
And the guy who designed the pyramid of the Louvre designed this building. Do I remember his name? No,
Nah.
but he's a guy.
Yeah.
We could go in and see the Liberty Bell, but we had to take off our clothes, have our cameras go through metal detectors.
You have to
and
be.
life is short.
You have to be nude to see the Liberty
Yeah,
Bell.
it's a thing in America. We like that. It's
Well,
weird.
back in 2001, some lunatic attacked the Liberty Bell with a hammer. So now we have to go through the most antiquated metal detector. You see the people right there. Large crowd. There's going to be a bigger crowd at the metal detector than at the Liberty Bell itself.
So you're saying that one person, just completely out of his mind, did something stupid, as stupid as attack the Liberty Bell with a hammer, and so they made millions of people obey some kind of ridiculous performative rule.
Yes.
And extra security measures. That sounds very American.
I don't know if you noticed, but we just stopped taking our shoes off at the airport.
I take many flights a week, so oh yes, I've noticed.
All right, now listen. Right here's the Liberty Bell, and this is a shortcut. We can go through the metal detector. Speedball, fast.
Yep.
Right here.
Slide right in.
Matter of fact, let's knock these tourists out of the way. And that's the Liberty Bell right there. Big bell with a crack in it.
Oh wow. Well now, hold on. So we got to come in closer because there's the guy with the costume. He's clearly your tour guide, right?
Yes.
You're familiar with pro wrestling lingo, obviously.
I'm
You know
in
what
the biz,
what
of
having
course.
heat is?
Yes.
Do you have heat with that guy?
I am the most sophisticated tour guide in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
They,
But you
they
don't
all
you don't have a whole getup. You
No, I'm just me, and they hate that because I'm living my life.
Honestly,
Meanwhile, they got to dress like Uncle Sam, you know?
this might as well be a Philadelphia costume.
What are you talking about, guys? I'm getting ready to go down the shore. I got my hair like you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to be
no,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
honestly, same.
Well,
So,
yeah.
what about the flip-flops on the toes? You like that?
Yeah. I love them. I think it's great. Oh,
Yeah, see? Just in case I forget
awesome.
to
There
put
we
one
go.
on my feet.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so now we have 10 minutes. Boy, these guys sure are taking their time. Don't they know we want to... Listen.
You're the Philly captain. Move
Yeah,
him out of the
all right,
way.
listen, we're gonna...
Just tell him.
Heavyweight champ of the world's coming through. Here he is. You see that? That's the Liberty Bell. Big bell with a crack in it.
Closely guarded.
Yes.
There's the anti-hammer patrol right there.
Right. Now, back in the day, you used to be able to touch the Liberty Bell. You used to be able to touch the Liberty Bell, but now you can't touch the Liberty Bell because the guy with the hammer.
Yeah.
Ah! Okay, now, the Liberty Bell, which is there, used to hang up there. That's Independence Hall. That's where Ben Franklin and Nicolas Cage, that's where they did the National Treasure.
So there's a bell in there.
There is a bell in there.
What's that bell called?
It's called the Centennial Bell.
Centennial
Now
Bell.
listen to this, cause this gets me excited to tell people this, because nobody talks about this. 4 cannons were melted down to make that bell. So that bell was made of 2 cannons that fought in the Battle of Gettysburg. Gettysburg, did you ever see the movie? Ted Turner produced it.
haven't.
Huh?
I haven't
It's
seen
4
it.
hours
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
The good guys win.
Okay, good.
And then there's 2 cannons from the Battle of Saratoga, which was the American Revolution. Britain and America, North and the South. These people make the United States. These cannons make the bell. And that bell weighs 13,000 pounds. Now, every time you hear that bell ring, you don't hear a bell, my friend. What you hear is American history. Let's go! Right there, Independence Hall. That's where Ben Franklin, George Washington, all those guys got together and they formed the United States government. It all happened in that room. When George Washington was president, He had all the power in the world when he entered that building, and then John Adams took the oath of presidency, and he became president. The first time that ever happened was in that building. And
So the first transition of power is what
yes,
you're saying?
yes. But think about how much power Washington had. Nobody had that power besides like monarchs. And he was like, you know what, cuz? It's your headache now. You deal with it. It's fucking romantic. It's amazing. I love it.
I can tell you're excited because you're foaming at the mouth like when Owen Hart, remember when I swept his leg out of his leg.
I've been drinking nothing but coffee. I'm very excited to give this tour.
Captain, we
Yes.
couldn't appreciate this more.
Okay.
I hope you learned a lot, man.
I did. I have a question though.
Okay.
Do you find it hard to get excited about American history now?
You mean the stuff happening now?
Yeah.
No, it's kind of very exciting.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like chaos. Mm-hmm. So a normal person would be like, oh, no, I'm scared. No, I want to go to Washington, D.C. and film that stuff.
All right, so I think we've worked up a hunger here
Yep.
with all this excitement and enriching ourselves in American history. Captain, we thank you very much for
All
your
right.
time, sir.
I got to ask him hot dog for my vlog.
Oh, yeah.
Speedball Mike Bailey, soon to be AEW champion of the world. I have
Let's
one question
go.
for you. Do you put ketchup on a hot dog?
Absolutely not. Definitely not.
Oh!
You couldn't have timed that any better. What a moment here. Wow.
Means a little more now that you know they're cannons, right?
Oh, yeah, they're cannons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't. It didn't mean anything.
Sounds
I'm
like
a little
peace.
autistic, so history excites me that way.
I love you, buddy. You're the man.
All right, Mike Bailey, it's been an honor taking you around my great city. By the way, there's so much more to see and do besides this one block. Hopefully one day you come back and I can show you a thing or two. And if you ever need a manager, get my number off of him.
Thank you, Philly Captain.
Let's go Phillies.
There's a lot of good dogs around here.
Yeah. You got dog?
I don't. Again, I travel
Be
way
tough
too
for
much.
you guys to take care of a dog.
Yep.
We've got an old man dog.
Aw.
Yeah.
Still has all its legs and eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We're rounding third though. Yeah. What was your first system when you were a kid?
Nintendo.
Straight up.
NES.
Same.
Old school.
Same. Did you have Duck Hunt?
I had Duck Hunt. I had Mario. What was it called?
Super Mario
It was
Brothers.
called Super Mario Brothers. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I think, see, it wasn't. I didn't know that it was Super yet,
Yeah. Yep.
and I didn't know that Luigi's not in the game. Or is he? No, you can play two
No, you
players.
can play
Luigi.
Luigi.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, when you go 2
You're right.
players.
You're
And
right.
I think you can play as him when you beat it too. I think when you beat it as Mario, you can go back through as Luigi. I think. I don't know. I might have made that.
So I feel like, in my mind, when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I was actually playing the game, right?
Yeah.
But there's no way that I was actually playing the game, because when's the last time you tried playing the original Super Mario Brothers as an adult?
It's been a long time.
It's fucking hard.
Really?
Yeah. It's very, very difficult
I
to
remember
play.
it being easy though. You make at least the first level. You go all the way right. You jump on the little pipe. Bloop, 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 right?
At least the first level, but like,
And then you run all the way to the flagpole, and then the flag comes down and meets you there.
see, that's what I think happened. I just beat the first 2 levels over and over and was like, this game is easy and fun.
Well, because there was no saving.
Right,
You
right.
didn't save the game. So
Right.
when you turned it off, it was
He's
off.
dead.
So you're right. I don't know that I ever actually beat Mario. Because I do remember it gets hard when you go down to like the dungeon.
Yeah.
And it's that was
That's
tough.
the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, very difficult. Those water levels near the end.
Do you remember the Ninja Turtles game for regular Nintendo?
I remember it existing, but I didn't play it much.
That would be tough when you had to swim and disarm the bombs.
Right.
That was a challenge.
When I was maybe 14, 15, a friend and I played Contra,
Yep.
and we beat it without using the Contra code, the famous Contra code for Infinite
Sure.
Lives. But it took like 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
Game's hard as hell. So, I'm from Quebec, right? I have a lot of strong feelings about poutine. I love poutine. You know poutine?
Oh yeah, poutine.
Poutine. No, not poutine. You gotta.
Okay.
Let me hear you say it properly.
Poutine.
Poutine. Yes.
Poutine.
So much better. There we go.
I used to have that when we would go over to Windsor, and what?
Windsor.
It's dog food over there.
You gotta go further out.
Okay.
Closer to Quebec for great poutine.
For a good
So
poutine.
poutine is very easy to mess up. There's a lot of bad poutine, but it's very simple. It's 3 ingredients, right? So all these ingredients have to be
French
done right.
fries?
French fries must be fresh, never frozen fries.
Probably crispy too, right?
Crispy.
To be able to absorb
Yes,
the liquid.
fried twice. Simple brown gravy, not spicy, nothing in the sauce, just a smooth sauce.
Sure.
And fresh curd cheese, where you can hear it go squick, squick in your mouth.
Oh,
Right?
Not like Mott's.
No, completely different.
That's like Jersey's disco fries.
Yes, correct. Again, love loaded fries, love disco fries, love all of that.
Sure.
Just don't call it poutine if it's not poutine. So I am, of course, I work with my shirt off, right? So I've got to be careful about what I eat.
Sure.
So I follow a pretty strict diet,
Yep.
but I do love cooking. I went to cooking school. And the way that I kind of marry a strict diet and my love for cooking is that I make salsas. What's number one on the menu?
So I think their roast pork is like their thing.
roast pork thing? I think that if my wife hadn't been to this place so often, I would be here every time I come to Philly. There's nothing I love like a good market. Picking a table, grabbing one thing from 10 different shops, and just,
Hodgepodging it all together.
that's the best thing.
One of them is a roast pork. The other one is a meatball. Try a couple Johns here. Oh yeah, do you know about John?
Yeah, I know about John.
Okay.
Everything with John.
Everything is John. Some of the locals will get pissed that the transplants use it, but what are you gonna do?
Say out of respect, I'll abstain from using John too much.
You don't take it back with you. You don't find yourself taking dialogue home.
I try not to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's hard sometimes. It kind of just seeps.
Do you ever find yourself saying American stuff and you're like, ugh?
I don't know what that would be. So French is my first language. Right?
Okay.
English is my second language.
Sure.
So kind of everything that I say in English feels inauthentic.
Oh.
If that makes.
Sure, yeah.
Are we splitting halvesies?
Yeah, so I just broke that in half, so yeah. Okay. You can take that guy.
Did we get napkins though?
Nope.
Damn.
What do you think?
That is great.
You said you like to cook. You cook meatballs? Yeah? What's your recipe? You gotta start out with fresh garlic and onion, right? Mince that up.
Egg yolk, garlic, onion, parsley, parmesan, breadcrumbs.
Yep.
Now,
Turkey meatballs for diet.
Sure.
So 99% turkey.
And honestly, the way, like, especially in the days of air fryers, a turkey meatball can run with the big dogs just as much.
I think so.
Yeah.
You can get like 70% of the way there
Sure.
without losing too much.
Bury it in sauce. It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
But sauce, my trick just to buff it up and throw in the vegetables is a lot of chopped onion, carrot, celery, leek, 2 cans of crushed tomatoes.
Yep.
But you gotta let those tomatoes cook down all day.
Yep.
Slow and low all day. That's my favorite football recipe to cook because you could start it when they start, chatting early in the morning. By the time that first and second game roll through, you're just constantly checking on that sauce, giving it a stir. By the time Sunday night football comes, first off, you're drunk already because you've been slamming beers all day. And then now it's time to put on the feed bag and eat some meatballs. Go Birds. So you saw how we acted when we won the Super Bowl against Wild here. You dig that shit?
Grease in the polls.
Yeah. We're the only city where they got to do something like that.
So you've been to the 2300 Arena?
Oh yeah.
So there's a roast pork stand very close to it. That's very famous.
Yeah.
John's?
John's roast pork.
So I've had roast pork from John.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Here, if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, John's roast pork. Their cheesesteak. You know who put me on to that place?
Who did?
The Philly captain.
Of course.
I like the ciabatta roll they got going. So while you're chewing, I'm gonna take a second to put over these shirts. We flipped them. Nik designs a lot of our stuff.
Oh.
So the idea was, you know, every season we do cool like shirts celebrating the new bird season. So we threw it on with the 4 Horsemen flip. It's representative, Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown.
There we go. We got a pro wrestling tie-in too.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you consider yourself a pro wrestling fan in general? Do you seek it out? You watch it? You go and follow it?
My whole life.
Have you been to a lot of 2300 arena shows?
Yeah. I unfortunately didn't grow up here, so I didn't get to be a part of the lore. But
I mean, Detroit has some good pro wrestling too.
hell yeah. From early in the day, shout out to Bruiser Brody.
Oh yeah. When I think of Detroit wrestling, I think of Rhino.
Hell yeah, Rhino.
His promotion there,
Yep.
rocking and rolling.
Yeah, he's a Detroit legend. Also, you can't not think about Kevin Nash,
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff, you know, the Steiners.
Now is the best time in history to be a pro wrestling fan. I mean, pro wrestling is my controversial thing, but pro wrestling now is better than pro wrestling's ever been.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
In terms of just how the sport has grown, and what's really making it happen is promotions working together, and the fact that there's like a global network of wrestling promotions cooperating. And I mean, like if you look at, for example, the relationship between AEW and New Japan and CMLL that's going right now, not only is it good for pro wrestling, but it's culturally it's great. It's a great way to explore different cultures and see the rest of the world through professional wrestling. And that's really something. Like, when you talk about wrestling historically being not but weirdly racist. Right? And that the people from outside America are the bad guys, and the Americans
Oh my
are
God,
the good guys. Right?
that's crazy.
That's not how it is at all anymore. Now,
Sure.
Cultures are celebrated all across pro wrestling, and I think that's a huge reason to want your kids to get into professional wrestling.
Not to mention, we have the luxury of the rearview mirror, where we get to see everything that has led up to today. So it's a lot like music. Music's going to be very big in my household too. You know, when we're hearing a song, when my kid likes a song from TikTok, I can't wait to be like, man, what you know about that? Let me put you onto the real stuff. And whatever they sampled, I'm sure is something that I grew up with. And I can be like, nah, you don't know music. Sit down, kid. Let me put you on. All right, you've tried them both. Let's talk about it. Which one was better, the meatball or the roast pork?
Love the meatball, love the roast pork, but the long hots.
The star of the show.
They really are.
Are you a music guy? Is music rolling in your house? I mean, you're traveling a lot. Those headphones bumping or what?
I listen to a ton of music.
Yeah.
So both my parents are musicians. My father played in the Montreal Symphonic Orchestra.
Get out of here.
My mom was a music teacher. Very musical household. I never played an instrument though.
Now, last stop on the tour, Repo Records. This is my boy Jay.
What's good? How you doing, bro?
Jay, this is Speedball Mike Bailey.
Speedball Mike Bailey. How you doing, man?
Great.
I'm gonna look at some alternative rock, punk rock.
Is that what you listen to like before you go into the ring, or what's your mentality whenever you're about to go inside and do some work?
So I don't listen to music
Okay.
before a match to get hyped up. I don't get hyped up.
Okay.
I just like stay inside my mind. But
That's crazy. That's your psychopath trait.
yeah, it absolutely is. I think of professional wrestling extremely musically,
Okay.
and a lot of that comes from when I started watching, like when I got older and started watching professional wrestling that wasn't on TV.
Sure.
A lot of what I ended up watching was music videos that people would make to songs off of pro wrestling, right? Where
The visual part.
so matches would be set to certain songs, and so there's
Just one more.
so much Linkin Park. I'm imagining the match as a music video to the song I'm listening to.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna break that match down how it's gonna happen. There's something about the sound of a loud drum matched with the bumps.
Sure.
The sound of the ring matching with that from watching music videos is just so satisfying to me.
There's definitely a correlation.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Also great hair.
great hair, very, very pro wrestling.
You can fit in that picture right there.
Put on pro wrestling mute the sound, and then put on Ride the Lightning. Just have them go over each other and just kind of listen and watch and see how, no matter what match you're watching, it's gonna end up fitting with the music.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. I never even thought, it's like, did you ever do the urban legend of like, watching Wizard of Oz and linking it up with
Dark Side of the Moon? In honor of that, since you mentioned it, my pick today is going to be, because I'm going to take you up on that. I'm going to go home and I'm going to watch wrestling and put on Ride the Lightning.
There we go.
So,
I'm seeing a lot of things that I love right here.
Okay.
Namely, this album.
oh, My Name is Mud?
Yeah. Yes. Primus is good.
He says, so I kissed him upside the cranium with my aluminum baseball bat. My name is Mud.
Rage Against the Machine. Prime professional wrestling music.
Great music.
Just the
Lights out. Gorilla Radio.
Again, you watch a professional wrestling match, it's slow, it's calm, and then it kicks into gear.
Sure.
And that's how Rage Against the Machine songs, yes. Or is it Gorilla Radio? I made, when I was like 15, 16, a Samoa Joe music video set to Gorilla Radio.
I love it. Deftones I never did because they were a little depressed for me.
Yeah. It could be. I mean, I grew up around a lot of depressed people, so.
Hey, what do you know about ICP?
I know a lot about it.
You do?
Are you a juggler? Was it a juggler?
Juggalo?
I'm not a juggler.
Oh, okay. That's pretty hardcore.
So, my wife recently has been doing some commentary work for Juggalo Championship.
Get out.
Wow.
And so since she started working with them, we have been watching all the JCW shows on YouTube.
Locked in.
To the music.
Yeah.
The music is interesting. So
Yeah.
growing up,
Sure.
because that came from Detroit too.
Yeah.
So growing up, it was weird because ICP, none of us were ever allowed to have it, but it would be somebody's older brother would have the tape.
Somebody had there was always a CD or a tape around.
And we would listen, and it was always wild. And one of them went to the same middle school that I did.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sitting in class one day, I'm sitting in the library at my middle school, and the ICP tour bus pulls up, right? This is like 1999. The ICP tour bus pulls up in front of the school, and I'm looking out the window of our library, and I'm like, no way.
That's crazy.
These guys, full clown getup, come out of their bus. Our principal comes out of the school to meet them, tells them that they can't film on school property, kicks them out. So ICP's in front of my school doing the DX suck it. Get to the school. What would you say if you wanted to put him on to like a Philly artist? Where would you go? Whether it's old or new.
I mean, if we're sticking with like kind of like the rock and alternative, I would say this is the name of the band, all right? Mannequin Pussy, they're pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
Do they have Mannequin Pussy here?
I mean, we have to find that one.
Do you have Mannequin Pussy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
They have almost everything.
So Float On, probably my least favorite Modest Mouse song.
Okay.
If we're being honest.
I actually seen them live once, and they put on a great show. It was a lot of fun.
I saw them live. They were probably the last concert I went to.
Wow.
Loved it, had a blast. I do not like concerts.
Really?
Yeah, which is shocking for someone who's into pro wrestling.
And like all the crowd, especially.
There's a Montreal music festival called Heavy MTL.
Okay.
And they had Metallica headlining. They also had pro wrestling.
Okay.
So I wrestled on the show, and then we had VIP access for the Metallica concert.
Wow.
And I wrestled the whole day, was so pumped for Metallica. They played Master of Puppets, and I was like, sick. All right, that's enough for me.
That's it. All right.
And,
I'm good. Sounds like you got some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Mike, we've learned a lot about you today, both at Independence Village, Reading Terminal Market, and now here at Repo Records. Got some of your musical taste, Jay. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, my
Jay,
pleasure.
the curator of cool here in
Hell
Philadelphia.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you can have that. Yeah. Let's go settle up, man, and let's get you back to action. You got
absolutely.
work to do.
I got work
AEW
to do.
has taken over Philadelphia.
Next stop is the 2300 Arena.
Let's go.
So, out the door here, you would probably give Philadelphia a big thumbs up, right? Catch all the AEW action that's happening all this week. You got a long run of Philly shows. We're excited that you're here, man. And let's go Speedball Mike Bailey.